What's up, guys? I believe that money cannot buy happiness. I believe that money is something that can buy comfort, but happiness comes from the inside. Of course, that comfort can provide happiness because it takes pressure off your life and opens up the ability for you to do other things, but it cannot get you happiness alone. You can't buy happiness. I think that chasing money is a good thing. It's a good thing to have that fulfillment that you have money, but a lot of you guys think that money is going to fulfill you when it's truly not. You need to build good relationships with people. You need to really find your passion. You need to find what you enjoy. You need to find peace. You need to go out in nature. You need to read. You need to do all these things. I understand the solitude, the mindset of solitude, and the mindset of do everything for yourself, and the mindset of just that grind. But sometimes it's important for you to really look at yourself and find out, like, what are you enjoying and what's fulfilling you, because getting money isn't fulfilling. I mean, it makes you feel good because you're becoming successful, but success isn't happiness, because on the other end of every goal and every aspiration you have is more suffering. So you need to find the enjoyment now so that that enjoyment continues. You think that these accomplishments and these material gains and these material growths are going to make you any happier when it's really not. You're just going to be the same person with X more dollars in your bank account, or with more material possessions, with X more cars, with X more clothes. It's not important. You need to build a relationship with yourself, not even with others necessarily. You should have good relationships with others, but with yourself, it should be the best relationship. You really need to build that relationship now, because if you don't have that good relationship with yourself, by the end of all of it, that money isn't really going to help you with anything. Money buys you freedom. Money buys you freedom of time. And if you don't even enjoy that time with yourself or enjoy that time with others, what do you think that free time you get is? What are you even going to do with that free time you get if you haven't built good relationships, and you haven't built a good relationship with yourself, and you find out what you want to do with your life, or you want to travel, where you want to go, what you want to explore, what do you want to do with your money, how do you want to benefit others with your money? You need to think about these things. You can't just think about. It's really an immature mindset to really just have your whole mind on the money, make it all about the money. It's really immature, because it's really materialistic, and materialism isn't good. You need to have nuances in your mindset. You need to expand your horizons of what you want to improve, because you can make your money, but that doesn't mean you're going to be a good person. It doesn't mean you're going to be a happy person. It doesn't mean you're going to be a fulfilled person. You need to focus on those other aspects of your life. You need to focus on your spirituality, your mindfulness, your sense of self. You need to focus on your reading. You need to read. You need to focus on your mind. You need to feed the soul. You need to feed your mind. You need to feed your body. You need to remain physically fit, because all this money is for better health. But if you don't take care of your health in the moment, you're just going to be spending your money. Health is money. Health is wealth. Health is less money you have to spend in the future on your health. And that's a really big part of your wealth, is how healthy you are. Everybody says, I want to be wealthy. But wealthy isn't just money. There are other aspects to being wealthy than just money. Wealthy is someone who has good relationships with others, good relationships with their family, good relationships with their peers, good relationships with other people, is able to talk to other people, has a good sense of self, isn't self-conscious, isn't they are unique. They have their individuality in tune. They're able to go days without validation, and they still feel good about themselves. They are physically fit. They are mentally fit. They have all these things that aren't just money, because just money isn't going to make you a wealthy person. You can have money, but it doesn't make you wealthy. Wealthy is a different definition than just money. Wealthy includes all the things that make your life better, and money is just one of them. Our modern society, our Western society, makes money such a big deal, makes it the number one thing, when it should be among other things, like your health. You really need to focus on your health. That's the main important one, besides your wealth, besides your money. Well, health is part of wealth. Well, you guys should really focus on doing other things besides chasing money. You should chase. Don't even chase, just find yourself. If you find yourself, then money will come. You need to find yourself. You need to find out who you are. The money can always come, but you're running out of time. You're running out of time to find out who you are. So you really need to find out who you are. You really need to sit there. No distractions. Just figuring things out, testing things out, failing over and over again, and finding out who you are. All right. Think about that, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. If you made it this far, subscribe. I post videos twice a day on most days. I post shorts on most days. So be an early member to the journey. Be an early member to the journey. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.